Our next blind item is about our boy Timothy Chalamet. It reads that the meme actor is hooking up with a Knicks cheerleader.
Listen, we need to talk about Timothée Chalamet because the internet has been absolutely spiraling over his love life lately. And honestly, I get it. One minute he's kissing Kylie Jenner at the Golden Globes, the next minute people are saying they broke up, and now there's this whole thing about him allegedly hooking up with someone new. Girl, what is going on? So today we're breaking down everything that's been happening with Timmy Tim, Kylie, and all these messy breakup rumors that just won't quit. Because let me tell you, this story has more twists than a Dune plotline. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Okay, so first things first. Timothy and Kylie have been dating since April 2023. Like, we're talking over 2 years now, which in Hollywood time is basically a decade. They've been super private about their relationship, which honestly I respect. But that privacy has also created this whole situation where every time they're not seen together for like 5 minutes, people immediately assume they broke up. And recently, those breakup rumors hit a whole new level. It all started when Timothée was noticeably absent from Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party. Like, this was a huge celebration at Jeff Bezos' mansion, and Timothée was nowhere to be found. People immediately started talking. Then there was that Vogue interview where the reporter literally wrote that Timothée will not talk about his relationship. And when asked, he said, and I quote, "I don't say that with any fear, I just don't have anything to say." Now, some people took that as him being respectful of their privacy, but others were like, okay, that's cold. That's giving, I don't want to be associated with this anymore. And honestly, I can see both sides. On one hand, he's been pretty consistent about not wanting his personal life to overshadow his work. He said before that he wants his career to thrive based on his talent, not on who he's dating. Which, fair, but here's where it gets messy. The Daily Mail came out with this report claiming that Timothy had actually dumped Kylie. A source told them that this has happened before, that he's broken up with her, and she talked him back into the relationship. They said there's trouble in paradise, and that Kylie feels like she's doing all the emotional heavy lifting. She's reportedly been the one chasing him, putting in more work than he is. Another insider claimed that the Vogue interview opened up an already sore spot. Kylie apparently believed they were ready to go more public with their relationship and felt blindsided when he brushed off questions about her so lightly. The source said Kylie was raging, shocked, and heartbroken all at the same time, but trying to put on a brave face for her fans. I mean, if this is true, I feel for her. Because imagine being in a relationship where you feel like you're constantly chasing the other person, where you're more invested than they are. That's exhausting. And to have that play out in public where everyone's watching and commenting, that's even worse.
It's like for you to receive this kind of love in this room. You have a lot of supporters in here. I know you also brought your partner in crime, Kylie, here too. What's it like to have her supporting you on a night like this?
It's a great feeling to be in a room with so much love and so many great peers and people that are fantastic. And I like seeing the new wave and the new generation here, and I also like seeing, everyone that's been holding it down for decades plus.
But here's the thing. Multiple sources came out almost immediately after that Daily Mail story and said, wait, hold up. They're actually still together. People magazine reported that they're going strong. A source told them they're great. Timothy talked about Kylie all the time while filming Marty Supreme. She even flew out to visit him on set in NYC. They also met up in London while he was shooting Dune. They're really in love. TMZ also confirmed they're still dating. And then there was this really subtle but telling move from Kylie herself. After all these breakup rumors started circulating, she went and liked Timothy's 2 most recent Instagram posts. Now, that might seem like nothing, but in celebrity breakup language, that's basically Kylie saying, "We're fine. Everyone calm down." Us Weekly also had sources saying their relationship is very serious. An insider explained that Timothy has been on set for Dune Part 3 in Budapest, but he and Kylie FaceTime every day. They said Kylie doesn't mind that they keep their relationship private, and that they don't spend every single day together because it makes their time together feel more special. Which honestly sounds kind of healthy. Like, they're both incredibly busy people with massive careers. Kylie's running her empire, raising 2 kids, and Timothee's literally filming back-to-back Oscar-worthy movies. The fact that they're making it work long distance and not feeling the need to post about each other constantly actually seems pretty mature. But then there's this other report from the US Sun that complicates things. They claim that Kylie has been pushing for more commitment, specifically wanting to make holiday plans for Thanksgiving and Christmas together. But apparently, the more she pushes, the more Timothée backs away. A source told them that Timothée goes hot and cold on her, and when he's away filming, he barely acknowledges her. They also reported that the couple got into a big fight recently, and that Kylie has been getting frustrated over how one-sided things feel. The source said, "No one really understands why Kylie is clinging on so much. Everyone sees how lonely and anxious she is all the time. She's always on edge." Now, I don't know how much of this is true versus tabloid drama, but if there is truth to it, that's concerning. Because that sounds less like a healthy long-distance relationship and more like someone who's not getting their emotional needs met. Let me put this in perspective for you. This is not the first time Timothée and Kylie have faced breakup rumors. Last summer, the same thing happened. They hadn't been seen together in weeks. Timothée was filming Dune in Budapest, and he missed Kylie's birthday celebration. People were convinced they had split. But then they showed up together, everything was fine, and everyone moved on. The problem is, this pattern keeps repeating. Timothée goes away to film something, they're not seen together for a while, breakup rumors start, insiders say everything's fine, they show up together at an event, and then the cycle starts all over again. And I think the reason people keep speculating is because their relationship has always felt a little unbalanced in terms of how they present it publicly. Like, they've been together for over 2 years, but Timothée still won't even really acknowledge her in interviews. Meanwhile, Kylie is out here liking his posts, supporting his work, and clearly invested in this relationship. Remember when they went to that Lakers game and they were all over each other courtside? Or when they couldn't keep their hands off each other at the Golden Globes, kissing in front of everyone? Those moments make it seem like they're crazy about each other. But then you have these long stretches where it's radio silence, and Timothée is actively avoiding talking about her. I think what's happening is that Timothée is genuinely trying to protect both his career and their relationship by keeping things private. He saw what happened when photos of him kissing Lily Rose Depp on that yacht went viral. He talked about how embarrassed he felt, how what should have been one of the best days of his life turned into this public spectacle. So, I get why he's gun-shy about putting his relationship on display. But from Kylie's perspective, she's been in the public eye her entire life. She's used to sharing parts of her life with fans. And after 2 years together, it's probably frustrating to feel like your boyfriend won't even say your name in an interview.
Kimmy's spending Thanksgiving with Kylie. Kylie Jenner is very excited for Timothée Chalamet to spend Thanksgiving with her and her family after filming abroad. Timmy's not the stepfather, but the father that stepped up. Because he's been in Europe filming Dune Part 3, which also I'm very, very, very excited about. Hasn't got to spend a lot of time with Kylie recently, but now they're doing the holidays together. It's been like over 2 years of them dating now, and I still can't believe it, but also love it.
Here's what I think is really going on. I don't think there's some secret new fling or cheerleader or mystery woman. I think what we're seeing is 2 people who are at very different places in their lives trying to make a relationship work. Kylie is 28. She has 2 kids. She's been through a very public relationship with Travis Scott that didn't work out. She knows what she wants at this point, and it seems like what she wants is something more serious, more committed, more acknowledged. She wants to make holiday plans together. She wants to feel like a priority. Timothée is 29, but he's at a completely different life stage. His career is exploding right now. He just got his 2nd Oscar nomination for A Complete Unknown. He's filming Dune Part 3. He's working on Marty Supreme. The man is booked and busy, and he's also someone who's been very vocal about struggling with the pressures of fame and social media. So you have someone who wants more attention and commitment, and someone who's trying to protect their privacy and focus on their career. That's a recipe for tension, especially when you add in the long-distance element and the constant public scrutiny. The holiday situation is really telling to me, because if Kylie's pushing to make plans for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and Timothée's being lukewarm about it, that suggests they're not on the same page about where this relationship is going. Those are big relationship milestones, especially when you've been together for 2 years. And the fact that sources are saying Kylie feels lonely and anxious all the time, that she's always on edge, girl, that is not what love should feel like. If you're constantly worried about whether your partner is going to show up for you, whether they're going to acknowledge you, whether they actually want to be with you, that's not a healthy dynamic. Let's look at Timothée's relationship history for a second, because I think it shows a pattern. He dated Madonna's daughter, Lourdes Leon, back in high school. That was super private, we barely knew about it until years later. Then he dated Lily Rose Depp, and that was when he learned the hard way what happens when paparazzi photos of your relationship go viral. He was devastated by those boat photos. He had a brief thing with Isa Gonzalez in 2020. They were photographed in Cabo, and then it fizzled out pretty quickly. There were rumors about him and his Bones and All co-star Taylor Russell, but those never really went anywhere. And there was that whole Coachella situation with model Sarah Talabi, which she brilliantly deflected by talking about climate change instead of confirming or denying anything. The point is, Timothée has been pretty consistent about not wanting his relationships to become tabloid fodder. He's even said that the word date scares him because it establishes this context where everyone's watching your every move. He told W Magazine, "You can always see people on early date behavior, so the fact that he and Kylie have made it over 2 years is actually kind of impressive given his track record." But the question is, can they make it work long term if they're not on the same page about how public or private they want to be? As of right now, the most recent information we have is that they're still together. They were just seen together at the 2025 Golden Globes in January, looking very much like a couple. Kylie attended the Vanity Fair Oscars after-party, supporting Timothée even though he didn't win. Sources continue to insist that they're making it work, that they're in love, that they FaceTime all the time, but those underlying tensions seem to still be there. The reports about Kylie feeling like she's doing more of the work, about Timothée being hot and cold, about the holiday planning drama, all of that suggests that even if they're technically still together, things might not be as smooth as their team wants everyone to believe. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them break up and get back together a few more times before this either becomes something permanent or they finally call it quits for good, because that seems to be. So, there you have it. The truth about Timothée's love life right now. No secret cheerleader fling, no dramatic betrayal, just two people trying to navigate a complicated relationship in the public eye while dealing with very different expectations and life circumstances. Do I think they'll make it long term? Honestly, I'm not sure. They clearly care about each other, but caring about someone isn't always enough if you're not aligned on what you want from the relationship. Kylie seems to want more commitment and acknowledgement, while Timothée seems to want to keep things private and focus on his career. That's a tough gap to bridge. But hey, I've been wrong before. Maybe they'll prove everyone wrong and end up getting engaged. Or maybe we'll wake up in a few months to headlines about their split. Either way, I'll be here to break it down for you. What do you guys think? Are you Team Kylie or Team Timothée in this situation? Do you think they should stay together? Or is this relationship more trouble than it's worth? Let me know in the comments because I'm genuinely curious what you all think. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe because we've got so much more celebrity tea to spill. I'll see you guys in the next video.